This morning I will be reading a blog post from the Bookworm Beauty blog by Becca Rose, entitled, What Does God Want? Shoulds, shouldn'ts, ought to's, supposed to be's. This is the way things are supposed to go. These are the things you should be doing. You need to, you have to, you've got to. You're slipping, you're not doing it right. You're sliding. You're X years old now. You should be better than this. We're concerned for you. Are you all right? Do you realize that everything you're doing it wrong? You've just graduated from high school, college, graduate school, kindergarten. What do you mean you don't know what you're doing with your life? Let me tell you, here's how it goes. Find that boy, that right, perfect boy. You know the one. He raises his hands in worship, and he wants the 2.5 bouncing babies. He'll give you an allowance of money to spend every week because this is 1950s America again, don't you see? And if you can't find that boy, that perfect boy, then I guess we'll let you get a job. Get a job. That one you have now certainly doesn't count. You need something that's dependable, that has benefits, that offers a 401k. I don't care if you want to be an artist, or a musician, or a writer, or a whatever. Those things do not pay bills. And you have bills now, you see. So shut them up. Stifle them down. Here's what you ought to be. Standing in line with everyone else. Looking for a house to buy for the equity. Married, SUV, job. The one we say is right. Don't, even for a second, think about veering off God's chosen path for you. Because if you do, you know that perfect guy, he'll never let you come back. Picture a long white hallway. It's lined with doors. Some are gray, some are black. Some don't even have handles. Some are swirled in bright light, colors pervading through their thin skin. This hallway is very wide. There are interesting objects placed all around it. Some of them look like they might be the most delicious thing you've ever tasted. Some of them look like they could kill you with one touch, but they're tantalizing. The danger is real. You feel like you might want to touch it anyway, just to see what happens. Over there's a doorway to another country, to another city, another world. There's doors that open onto all sorts of relationships. Good ones, bad ones that are in between. The entire universe sits right behind those doors. You have the power to pick any one of them, any variety of them you want. You could pick up objects and drop them at will. You could explore everything or nothing. It's just you at the beginning of this great, white, luminous hallway, and you could go anywhere. You could do anything. You could be anything. This is the gift of the life God has given you. But what I want to know is what exactly does God want you to do with it? Does God design our lives as if they're an episode of the game Candyland, and each move we make is from brick to brick without sliding into swamps? We're taking each step the way God dictates it, our feet hovering in the air when we think we can't hear him clearly. The obstacles in our way are to be avoided, triumphed over, but we're not to take any other road that we see on the horizon or find tantalizing. Balance beam, tightrope. If you slip and take a different path, God says you're out, you're done. Don't even bother. Don't ask for a second chance. Or maybe God is a little more creative than that. I think God must be. God made oceans, weird little bugs that work together with poisonous saliva that kills creatures 200 times their size, Mount Everest, and the Sahara Desert. God has a hand in the lives of 7 billion people on this planet. God's so creative, so incredibly crazy creative, that I think it's a shame we've pigeonholed our idea of God into someone who's not curious, someone who's not just a little bit crazy. Yeah, I said it. I really do think God is just a little bit crazy. I think God likes things that way. He's the God of last-minute saves, crazy, insane last-minute reversals, winning against impossible odds. I think God's creative. I don't think he drops us into that hallway and expects us not to explore. I think God is wildly, expansively creative, and he wants us to be creative with our choices too. I don't think he's mandated every single step we must take. He wants us to know that he knows what's happening, but he's giving us our talents, our gifts, our desires, this wide, wonderful world. He wants us to go, explore, pick, take chances, be crazily creative in what we've been given. God's specialty is making a way where there is no way. I go out on a limb and say that he enjoys giving out second chances, third chances, fourth, fifth, and even 50th chances. We do ourselves a disservice when we think that God wants to pigeonhole us, when he wants us to have just a certain type of life. We insult this wild, expansive heart of God when we think he wants us to lead boring, one-dimensional lives. So what does God want? Oh, I think he wants us to live.